Well, folks, after a long-awaited time since the In the Name of the Tsar DLC, Turning Tides has now made its way to Battlefield 1 in the form of Cape Helles and Achibaba. I'll discuss the maps in a second, but I just want to give a quick discussion of the maps itself, of the map pack as a whole. So far I can tell you I've only unlocked one weapon. I just started playing it Tuesday today. It updated on Monday, but I didn't feel like playing it yet, so I was online in the morning on Tuesday, got this gameplay for you in the new destroyer, which is an absolute fucking monster, and I love it. You'll even see me take out quite a few boats and even a plane or two, so it was pretty sick. But this destroyer is one of my favorite parts of this game. It's a pain in the ass to take out if you're infantry, but if you're a boat, if you have like a good boat squad, you can easily wipe them out off the face of the earth. Anyway, so in terms of the maps, I just want to say Cape Helles and Achibaba. Well, first of all, I think we're getting more maps, and when we do get more maps, I can tell you firsthand that I will make another review on those maps as well. I didn't do it for the other maps, like when In the Name of the Tsar was releasing new maps, because I just didn't feel like it. But since this is pretty much going to be part of the DLC, I believe we're getting another map or two. I don't know. I've seen some gameplay on it, but not much. But I can tell you that out of the two maps we've gotten so far, Achibaba is probably one of my favorites, so I'll get to that more in a second. But in terms of Cape Helles is basically the first mission that you play in campaign. If you've played campaign on Battlefield 1, this is pretty much the exact same thing. So it's really not that, it looks great, but it's really kind of underwhelming in a way, because I already knew that we already had an idea that this was coming. Still a very good map. I like the idea of the enemy team having all the flags, but at the same time, I like the fact that DICE had this thing where even though that we have all the flags, the team already starts out with like 250, 300 points. So it's really balanced out. I like the fact that they took the time to balance out that aspect of the game. If anything, these maps kind of remind me of, at least this map in particular. This map kind of reminds me of a Naval Strike-esque map from Battlefield 4. Kind of like how Albion, it kind of has like that Albion type of feel to me too. I feel the same way about Albion as well. But I can also tell you that, despite that, I just think this map is a little bit meh. The tone of the map is just, it could be better. The colors and stuff, it kind of feels a little muted in my opinion. That's just map design look. It's still a good map though. I enjoy playing it, but I don't like the idea of the whole uphill battle thing type of stuff. And I also don't understand how some members of the enemy team somehow take your back spawn. I don't know how that ends up happening, but I mean, that's just me complaining about players in the game. But yeah. Other than that, I mean, this map is pretty decent. Like I said, the destroyer is really fun to play. Watch as I take out that fucking plane out of the sky. Get wrecked, bitch. But Cape Helles out of the two is definitely my lesser favorite. Like I said, still a good map. The design is pretty well laid out. The whole uphill battle thing is a bit much, especially, and if you're in the destroyer, I gotta tell you, there's no way you're getting those fucking back flags over there unless the destroyer somehow finds a way to drive around it. But so in a way, the destroyer becomes a little bit ineffective. It's really only effective on B and A, and maybe some other parts of the map, like that hillside area. But other than that, not so much. So that's pretty much my thoughts on Cape Helles. I can tell you right now, the next map coming up, I'm going to give a few thoughts on that. So, in terms of that, Achibaba. Welcome to Achibaba. I don't exactly know what the fuck that's supposed to mean, but I think it means meat grinder, because that's exactly what this fucking map is. It is a meat grinder. I can tell you from first-hand experience, this map was a bit getting used to, although I enjoy it a lot. I think the one issue I have with this map is, for some reason, I don't know if it's just the players playing it or the map design itself, you find that your entire team is following you to one certain flag, and you kind of don't run into enemies until like there's that one flag that everybody wants to get. For instance, C flag was an issue to capture quite a bit in this game in particular. I don't know if I have any gameplay of proving that, but I can tell you right now that there were times where literally the entire, and I mean the entire team, was on one flag, and we were just slugging it out the entire time. Like I said, I don't know if that's player based or map based, but for some reason when one team happens to capture all the flags except one, and that's the only flag that they need to get, and all the enemy team is on it, it's a bit of a meat grinder. But I can tell you this much, the map design on Achi Baba is actually really nice. This map actually kind of reminds me of at least the colors and the layout of it. It kind of reminds me of Afghan in Modern Warfare 2. Now, I've never played Modern Warfare 2 personally, but I can tell you from first-hand experience that this game actually does remind me in a little bit of Afghan because of the colors and how the map looks. It's pretty cool, I have to admit. I honestly, as I said before, I honestly like this map the best out of the two. I don't think... I mean, I like Cape Helles, but I don't know, something about it, something about Achi Baba I just like. I don't know what it is, but me and my buddy Hollow were playing this game, and we were just playing this map, and we were just like, wow, this is actually a really, really good game. You know, I don't know how the fuck I didn't kill that guy, but this is a very enjoyable map to play. You know, that's pretty much it. Other than that, I mean, I've unlocked one weapon. I've unlocked the medic weapon, the storm version of it. I don't know the name of it, but it's a really powerful gun. Although I personally don't think it's good for headshots, because one of the challenges, I can tell you this much: the one thing I don't like about this game, this DLC particularly, is how I need to unlock weapons using other weapons that I have to unlock. So basically, I have to focus on unlocking one in order to focus on unlocking the other. I don't like that personally. I kind of just want to, you know, unlock the stuff with the random weapon assignments that they give me, which are actually pretty easy this time around. If you guys remember when In the Name of the Tsar came out, it was fucking insane the amount of shit that you had to do just to unlock weapons. And the sad part is, I just unlocked every weapon like 3 weeks ago, and I got the trophy for it, and now all of a sudden I have to focus on the other ones. I'm sitting here like, oh god damn it, I'm really not happy. So now I have to focus on unlocking more weapons, but that's really not much of a big deal. As you can see, I'm trying to see what I need to unlock the rest of the weapons, but yeah, and other than that, I mean, I don't know what other maps we're going to get. I believe we're going to get 1 or 2 more, and if I get the opportunity, I will make videos on them when they release. But honestly, I kind of don't like DICE's idea of only releasing 2 maps. I mean, if the other maps weren't ready, why not just wait? I mean, In the Name of the Tsar just dropped in September. I don't see why they had to rush all those maps. I mean, the gap between They Shall Not Pass and In the Name of the Tsar was fucking insane. And even though we got maps that during the summer, they were still considered part of In the Name of the Tsar. So not In the Name of the Tsar, They Shall Not Pass. But In the Name of the Tsar took forever, and we got 6 maps right out the gate, which are all pretty good in their own way. But you know, the fact that we only got 2 maps, I don't know. I feel like they should have. If anything, if they had to release it come January, they should have released it come January. But I'm not a game developer. I don't, you know, pay attention to that shit. Although I just personally, in my personal opinion, I think it was a bad choice to only release 2 maps in this DLC. But see, I'd take that guy out with my MLE 1903. But anyway, that's pretty much my thoughts on Turning Tides so far. Like I said before, you will see me review the other maps when they do drop. But I just feel like they should have dropped with everything together. But that's pretty much it for me, guys. Let me know what you guys think on Turning Tides down in the comments section below. And I'll catch you all in the next video. Until then, have a great day, and see you soon.